This is the OTB Television Network, a service of Capital District Off-Track Betting.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this week's edition of Horses and Courses. 13 races to bring you, including the Grade 2 Rebel Stakes and the Grade 1 Santa Margarita. But we're going to start at Tampa Bay Downs in the Wayward Lass. Awesome Bell is the 6-5 favorite. And as a note, there is a breakdown on the backstretch in this year's running of the Wayward Lass.
And they're off. My Pal Chrissy breaks for the lead. On the outside, there goes Sister Earth, now moving up with Magic Hour, the favorite. Awesome Bell comes away fourth. And the last horse away is Silverest. To the clubhouse turn they go. Sister Earth and Luis Garcia get over nicely to the rail and have the lead now by a length and a half. Magic Hour up on the outside second. The favorite Awesome Bell is there toward the rail now 3/4 of a length. Fire Essay to the outside, racing fourth. I Like It is fifth, about 5 lengths off the pace setter and 3 lengths clear of My Pal Chrissy toward the rail. Action Lady and Silverest, 8 lengths from front to back as they turn up the backstretch. Sister Earth taking them along and now being shadowed by Magic Hour on the outside. 2.5 lengths farther back toward the rail is Awesome Bell, remaining third. Fire Essay is fourth. I Like It on the outside, racing fifth. 5 lengths farther back, My Pal Chrissy is sixth. Action Lady is being asked to pick it up but not responding, and still nothing from Silverest. They swing around the far turn, and Sister Earth is being taken out of the race. Magic Hour and Ronnie Allen Jr. now inherit the lead. Up on the outside, Fire Essay is second. The favorite, Awesome Bell, is set down for the drive, down along the inner rail with a 1/4 mile to run. It's Magic Hour trying to pull the upset. I Like It runs at the leader on the outside now to be second. Toward the rail, Fire Essay is third. Awesome Bell has been defeated. A furlong to run. Here comes Fire Essay. Toward the rail, Magic Hour is right back. Down to the wire. Magic Hour on the outside. Fire Essay is toward the rail, and they'll come to the wire. Heads apart, but it's Magic Hour. Ronnie Allen Jr. can do no wrong today. Win number 4 on the day. Fire Essay second. I Like It was third, and it'll be close for fourth. And that's the 29th running of the Wayward Lass Stakes. Running time on the board, 1:45 and 48 100-seconds. Track is timed.
And Magic Hour, ladies and gentlemen, at 6-1 on the board, the third shot on the price tag. But Janice Whittam, rough race last week when Fort Larned dropped the rider, Brian Hernandez, right out of the gate in the Gulfstream Park Handicap. But this week over at Tampa Bay Downs, scores the $14.60 victory for Ian Wilkes in the 29th running of the Wayward Lass. Fire Essay finishes second with I Like It. Second choice in the wagering, finishing third. Awesome Bell finishes seventh as the 6-5 favorite in the Wayward Lass. Turning our attention over to Gulfstream Park on Saturday afternoon, they had fillies and mares on the turf. The 30th running of the Honey Fox in a very contentious race. Center Court, the 2-1 favorite.
They're racing in the Honey Fox. A good start by Center Court. There goes Frontside to take the lead from that far outside post, and Frontside will make the pace. Pianist is right up there too, running in second position. Star Tarina third. Center Court taken back to fourth after a sharp start and racing 3.5 lengths off the lead. And then it's Channel Lady to the outside. Scimitar is after that. Class Included's at the back alongside of Heavenly Landing, where the leader is Frontside to the back stretch in 23 and 4. Frontside by a length and a half. And then it's Pianist running in second. On the outside, Star Tarina third. Center Court is fourth at the rail, 3.5 lengths off the lead, and Channel Lady tracks her in fifth. Scimitar's got 5 lengths to make up, and then Heavenly Landing and Class Included trails the field. 47 and 1 for a half mile. Frontside and Alan Garcia continue the charge into the far turn on top. Pianist is running in second. Center Court is right there in third. Angles to the outside, and Channel Lady's going to go right with her. And these two begin their charge on the far turn. Center Court now moves up alongside a front-running Frontside. Pianist squeezing through between those two, and they're into the stretch. Frontside to the outside. Center Court. Pianist is third. Channel Lady trying her best, and then Scimitar to the inside, but it is Center Court. And Scimitar moving into second. Center Court has won the Honey Fox over Scimitar. Frontside was third. Then Channel Lady.
And Julian Leparoux riding for Rusty Arnold. They score the 1 3/4 length Popular Victory, returning $6.20. Scimitar finishes second as the third choice in the wagering. And the second longest shot on the board, Frontside, who went to the front and tried to make every pole a winning one, Alan Garcia. They settle for third in this year's Honey Fox. Sunday afternoon, we had fillies and mares sprinting down at Gulfstream Park, going 7 furlongs in what used to be the Shirley Jones, now the 37th running of the Inside Information. Golden Mystery, your 6-5 favorite.
They're racing in the Inside Information. Golden Mystery had a very good start. Here comes Bourbon up to grab the lead, and rushing through are both ABK and Spectacular Sky, and they'll take over. Spectacular Sky to the front, and she's moving right along. ABK is in second. Up the rail, Prize Informant. Ice Cream Silence is next. Then Bourbon and Golden Mystery. On the far outside, Starship Truffles, Emma's Encore, and Knockin' Over after that. And Catch a Thief is last. 22-2 was the first quarter. Spectacular Sky the leader. 3/4 of a length over ABK. Prize Informant third on the inside. Then it's Bourbon in fourth. Ice Cream Silence fifth in between horses with 2.5 lengths to make up. Golden Mystery is in behind them, being nudged along to keep up now is Golden Mystery. Emma's Encore is after that. Then Starship Truffles and Knockin' and at the back it's Catch a Thief, 45-2 for a half mile, and ABK will turn for home in front. It's ABK the leader. Spectacular Sky second to the inside. Bourbon is third. Golden Mystery has to do much better. Today's not her day. Final furlong. ABK, Spectacular Sky. Emma's Encore is gaining on the far outside. And then it's Bourbon, followed by Knockin' but it's ABK. All the way in the Inside Information. Spectacular Sky second. Emma's Encore third, and then Knockin'
But ABK, ladies and gentlemen, going out for Ralph Nix and Edgar Prado. Edgar Prado having a sensational Gulfstream Park meet this year. They score the upset victory, returning an even $15, finishing second with Spectacular Sky. And the horse with which we're very familiar with up in New York, Emma's Encore, finishes third in the Inside Information. Golden Mystery, the 6-5 favorite, doesn't beat a runner, finishes last and 10th in the Inside Information. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have racing action from Laurel and the fairgrounds.
With more than 70 convenient locations, internet wagering at CapitalOTB.com, and live operators ready to take your call, CapitalOTB.com is the better choice for wagering on thoroughbred and harness racing. Stop by one of our locations to bet in person, or open a Capital Bets account and place your bets over the phone or at CapitalOTB.com. Whether you're on the road or in the comfort of your own home, Capital OTB is the better choice.
Listen to what people are saying about the Clubhouse Racebook.
It's really nice. It's really modern, open, bright, and there's definitely a lot more machines where you can make your wagers. And I like the fact that it's open. Anywhere I look, I can see football if I want to, or any of the tracks. Then I can also see the people that I've seen for many years. You feel comfortable. The staff is great. It makes you feel comfortable. It's a nice place to spend an afternoon on the weekend.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Turning our attention down to Laurel for the 9-furlong Harrison E. Johnson Memorial Stakes.
And they're off in the Harrison E. Johnson Memorial. 8 to Fast to Catch on the inside gate. Trum Javert and Kohinoor with a solid start. We'll try to rate a little bit off that early pace into the turn. And Use Next the outside. They're followed up by Concealed Identity, saving ground around the turn. And it's Norman Asbjornsen is last and 7 off the pace. Of 8 to Fast to Catch. Neville Castellano Jr. 3 lengths ahead. Trum Javert in second. About the same margin. And Kohinoor is in third position. And Use Next alongside of that in fourth. Concealed Identity is racing fifth to the inside, is now 8 from the front, and Norman Asbjornsen is last. 6 furlongs left to go, and 8 to Fast to Catch makes that tempo. It's 6 lengths now. Von Javert, who's second, about another 5, and Kohinoor has about double digits to make up at this point as they move on past the 5 ace pole. Concealed Identity is on the inside and Used Next, and Norman Asbjornsen's at the fence last. Heading for the far turn, 8 to Fast to Catch. He's rolling right along as 8 to Fast to Catch has opened up, blitzed them now by 13 into the far turn run. 8 to Fast to Catch out there in a zone of his own. Here's Kohinoor just outside of Javert, then Norman Asbjornsen in fourth and Concealed Identity and Used Next. Still a double-digit advantage at the 5/16 for 8 to Fast to Catch, leading the way as they make the turn for home. Will they catch 8 to Fast to Catch? He's still rolling right along a 10-length lead. In second inside is Javert. Kohinoor is testing in between horses of the second flight. The outside Norman Asbjornsen is coming with a run, and here comes Norman Asbjornsen. Norman Asbjornsen is steaming home on the far outside. Norman Asbjornsen unleashing a final furlong furious rally under Jeremy Rose. Norman Asbjornsen in the back of the pack, the first to win in the Harrison E. Johnson. Running down 8 to Fast to Catch. Javert was third, and Kohinoor.
Norman Asbjornsen, who we've seen for almost 2 years on the national racing scene, gets a victory under Jeremy Rose, returning $14.20 in the upset. 8-2 Fast to Catch finishes second. Javier finishes third. The favorite finishes fourth at 4-5. Couple stakes races to bring you from the fairgrounds. Up first, a rarity at the fairgrounds at this meet, a turf race on the stakes calendar, about 5.5 furlongs. The Colonel Power Stakes, sum of the parts, your 9-5 favorite.
And they're off. Oh, and Chamberlain Bridge reared up in the gate just as the stall doors opened. A horrible start to the Colonel Power Stakes for Chamberlain Bridge. Some of the parts broke sharp, along with Comiskey's Humor, looking to run early with some of the parts, and they are both well out from the rail past the half mile. They've sprinted 5 lengths clear from the Bonaparte champion, China. It's 3 more to Can You Let Me Down Easy, Billy Two Hats, a 5-length break to Icon Ike, and just a disastrous start for Chamberlain Bridge, who's a long-looking last. The battle out in front between Comiskey's Humor and some of the parts. These two out the quarter pole, 6 clear. From Can You Let Me Down Easy, China straightens away in third. Icon Ike at the inside, then Billy Two Hats, and Chamberlain Bridge was last into the stretch. Comiskey's Humor has taken the lead. Here comes Icon Ike charging hard now. Some of the parts has dropped back. Can You Let Me Down Easy? Billy Two Hats on the far outside with a late gain, and Chamberlain Bridge is next and picking up late, but it's Icon Ike. Icon Ike and James Graham. Icon Ike to win the Colonel Power Stakes. Billy Two Hats was second. Chamberlain Bridge, who spotted them so many lengths coming out to the gate, gained third. From Can You Let Me Down Easy, fourth. Icon Ike on top in 1 minute 3 and 4/5 seconds.
Icon Ike, second choice in the wagering, scores the popular victory for Larry Jones and James Graham. They returned $7.80. Billy Two Hats, longest shot on the board, ladies and gentlemen, nearly 30-1, finishes runner-up, with Chamberlain Bridge finishing third. Some of the parts, your 9-5 favorite, finishes last in the field of 7 in this year's Colonel Power. Also on Sunday afternoon, we have the Distaffers on the turf going about 5.5 furlongs in the Happy Ticket Stakes. Same cross, 3-2.
And they're off in the Happy Ticket Stakes. It was an even start. Toward the inside, there goes Storm's Promise out toward the front, along with Going to Kukaro, who's close up. On the outside is Monono right there with Tactical Pace to lie in third. Storm's Promise the leader, heading to the half-mile pole. And then in between horses is Cadlor in fourth. Out wide on the course, Extravaganza, same cross and closer toward the rail, Cho-Cho Cat as they go toward the turn. They're being led by Storm's Promise. Storm's Promise by 3/4 of a length. First start to the season for Going to Kukaro, who's right there. Monono close up in third as they come toward the quarter pole. Extravaganza, Cat lowers wide with a black shadow roll. Cho-Cho Cat cuts the corner. Same cross was last as they strained away into the stretch. Storm's Promise in front. Monono charging down the center of the course along with and between horses Going to Kukaro. On the far outside, Cat Lore. Extravaganza right there. Same cross is in sixth. They're well inside the final half furlong. Storm's Promise. Here comes Extravaganza. Monono on the outside. Extravaganza on the wire. It was Extravaganza and a photo finish with Storm's Promise. Then Monono, same cross, and Cat Lore. Extravaganza, 1 minute 3 and 4/5 seconds photo finish.
Extravaganza for Michael Stedham. They score the victory as second choice in the wagering, returning $7.20 for this offspring of elusive quality. Storm's Promise finishes second, with Monono finishing third. Your 3-2 favorite, same cross, checks in fifth in this year's renewal of the Happy Ticket. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have stakes action from Oaklawn Park and Santa Anita.
Listen to what people are saying about the Clubhouse Racebook.
I've been coming here for well over 30 years to the OTB, and I think this is an outstanding facility. Probably comparable to something you'd see in Vegas. They have the big screens there, and then they have the auxiliary screens for, watching all the tracks. And the primary tracks of the day, they'll switch to the big screens, which is ideal for most of us race guys. We like to see the big races on the big screen. Well done.
The Capital OTB Handicapping Challenge Series is back. That's right, the 2013 Capital OTB Handicapping Challenge Series is back, and it's your chance to win thousands in cash and prizes and a seat at the 2014 National Handicapping Championship in Las Vegas. This month's contest is the Turf Hop on April 6th. So sign up today online at capitalotb.com or stop in at the Clubhouse Racebook. And don't forget our Showviver series, Capital OTB's online handicapping contest.
We turn our attention to Oaklawn Park. They had 2 stakes races on Saturday, and before we get to the 3-year-olds in the Rebel, we have the 27th running of the Azeri Stakes. And ladies and gentlemen, this year, the older filly and mare category is shaping up to just be so outstanding. And I know it's just a grade 3, the Azeri, but boy, this was one of the first big races of the year for that group. My Miss Aurelia is surprisingly the 4-5 favorite.
And they're off in the Azeri. My Miss Aurelia breaks out sweetly, as does Songs and Sonnets, and Songs and Sonnets will set the pace. My Miss Aurelia will settle in second. She's all in third. Tiz Miz Sewell on the inside. Don't Tell Sophia 3 wide into the turn. Songs and Sonnets will set a very soft early tempo. She leads it by 2 lengths. My Miss Aurelia is in second. Don't Tell Sophia joined third on the outside of Tiz Miz Sue as Songs and Sonnets now opens up, and She's All In is at the back. Garrett Gomez pushes the button early on Songs and Sonnets, who opens up 5 onto the backstretch. My Miss Aurelia is in second, Tiz Miz Sue third. They're followed by Don't Tell Sophia fourth, now more than 10 lengths off the lead, and she gets a cue to get closer. She's All In is the trailer. They're heading to the half-mile pole in the Azeri. Songs and Sonnets clear by 7. My Miss Aurelia, Don't Tell Sophia, both getting a little bit closer. They're followed by Tiz Miz Sue in fourth, and then it's She's All In, 3 furlongs from home. Songs and Sonnets uncontested, trying to get a breather. She leads by 3. Here comes My Miss Aurelia, though, and My Miss Aurelia has come right up alongside, puts her head in front. She is joined by Don't Tell Sophia. These two go on and square off at the quarter pole. Tiz Miz Sue is in fourth. On the outside, Don't Tell Sophia. My Miss Aurelia between them. Songs and Sonnets at the rail. Tiz Miz Sue is running on willingly. It's turning into a thriller. Don't Tell Sophia takes the lead, has to hold off Tiz Miz Sue. Here comes Tiz Miz Sue after Don't Tell Sophia. Tiz Miz Sue takes the lead at the 16th pole, and Tiz Miz Sue is back as she beats Don't Tell Sophia. My Miss Aurelia checks in a well-beaten third.
Tiz Miz Sue, though, ladies and gentlemen, makes it 2 in a row, becoming the first multiple winner of the Azeri Stakes under Joe Rocco Jr. They score the upset victory, returning $18.40. Don't Tell Sophia, off of her very, very impressive victory in the Bayakoa, finishes second at 9-5. And My Miss Aurelia, making the first start of the year, finishes third under Corey Nakatani as the 4-5 favorite. Up next, the 53rd running of the Rebel Stakes. This year run for $600,000, and with the new point system in the Kentucky Derby, all agreed that the winner would have a secured starting spot in this year's Derby. Super 99, 6-5.
All set. And they're off in the Rebel. Delhomme is going out for the lead. Super 99 has speed, and there goes Title Contender sprinting up to put his head in front. Stormy Holiday is just behind them. Will Take Charge, a 4-wide Oxbow, about 5 lengths off the early tempo. Den's Legacy is next, followed at the rail by Texas Bling, who has to take up, angled off the rail now. Treasury Bill is inside of him. They're followed by Hard Rock 11, and Carb is at the back. Quick tempo being set by Title Contender. He leads by 2 lengths. The favorite, Super 99, gets a perfect trip second. Oxbow into third. Delhomme on the inside, fourth. Will Take Charge between horses. Stormy Holiday just outside of him. Den's Legacy at the rail has 8 to make up. He's followed by Texas Bling. Hard Rock 11 covering Treasury Bill, and another 6 or 7 to carve. A half mile left to go in the Rebel. They're chasing Title Contender, who's in front by a length. Super 99 now cuts into that margin, though, and Super 99 goes after him around the far turn. Oxbow a length and a half back third. Den's Legacy has made progress on the inside fourth. Delhomme under pressure, losing ground. Will Take Charge just went by him. Texas Bling on the inside of Hard Rock 11. Treasury Bill still has a lot of work to do. Carb is out of last. He's picking it up. Stormy Holiday is the trailer. Oxbow makes his move on the outside, and Oxbow puts his head in front as they come to the furlong pole. Will Take Charge is closing strongly. Den's Legacy on the inside. Super 99 is under pressure. Oxbow is the leader late. On the inside, Den's Legacy is trying to get to him. Will Take Charge running a giant one on the outside. Lucas 1-2. Will Take Charge coming at Oxbow. Oxbow will take charge. Will Take Charge gets up to beat Oxbow in a thrilling Rebel. Third was Den's Legacy. Texas Bling was fourth.
But Wayne Lucas, ladies and gentlemen, runs 1-2. And what do we always like to say? When a trainer has uncoupled entries, always take the higher priced one. At 28-1, Will Take Charge wins by a head victory. And kudos to John Court and his agent who chose Will Take Charge. They get the money at $58 and a spot in the Kentucky Derby. Oxbow finishes second as a second choice in the wagering. Den's Legacy at 14-1 finishes third. And Super 99 from the outside post position can do no better than fifth as the 6-5 favorite. Going out to Santa Anita for Grade 1 action, Fillier Mares in the Santa Margarita, Joyful Victory, even money.
And away they go. All came out smoothly. Great Hot is setting off for the early lead along the inside. Joyful Victory going to tuck in right behind the leaders. More Chocolate from the outside gates, caught a little wide as they go into the turn with Snowfall on the inside of her. 4 of them almost lining up on the lead, brushed by A Star, content to trail early. Into the turn they go, and now Joyful Victory has plenty of room down at the rail, and Joyful Victory now scrapes the paint and goes on to set the pace. It's a sensible one, leads at 3 parts of a length to Great Hot. Snowfall is right there in third. More Chocolate has now dropped down onto the rail, gives them 3 length start, and then a length and 3/4 to brush by A Star. Onto the backstretch they go, and Joyful Victory takes them along now as Great Hot comes to put some pressure on her. Snowfall on the far side, only 3 parts of a length back. More Chocolate is a comfortable fourth now, 2.5 off those leaders, and brushed by A Star. 4 lengths would cover the lot. A half mile to go in a Santa Margarita, and Joyful Victory just in front. Great Hot is keeping the pressure on second. More Chocolate is right there at the rail, just going to need somewhere to run. Snowfall between horses. Now there goes Brush by A Star with an early run wide out, and Brush by A Star has gone from last to second now. Coming to the top of the lane, and Joyful Victory still being confidently ridden. Joyful Victory just allowed to stride along, and she's opening up. And Joyful Victory now kicks away for home. More Chocolate takes second, tries to come after her. Homeward bound, and it's Joyful Victory still clear by 3 big lengths as they run past the 8th pole. More Chocolate can't get to her, and it's Joyful Victory out here moving like a winner. Joyful Victory and Rosina Provnik, too good for them in the Grade 1 Santa Margarita. Joyful Victory wins it easy. More Chocolate second, then brushed by a Star and Great Heart.
And Larry Jones gets a Grade 1 victory for Joyful Victory. Rosie the Pravnik puts this mare on the front end, wins as easily as could be, wins by 4 lengths, defeating More Chocolate and brushed by a Star in the 76th running of the Santa Margarita. And Joyful Victory just joins the stellar group of older fillier mares competing this season. Also on the card Sunday afternoon, we're going to go down the hill, 1.5 miles, the San Luis Rey, the 2-to-1 favorite, Interaction.
Heel for the San Luis Rey, sent on their 1.5 mile journey. They all broke beautifully. Along the inside, we have Fire with Fire, but now there goes Bright Thought. So Bright Thought will go on to lead Fire with Fire. Huntsville is right there in third, and Slim Shady coming through down at the rail. All squared away in the white cap on the outside. Only 3 lengths separates the first 5. Then we come back to Interaction, who's taken back towards the rear. Up alongside of that is Gianni. And at the back comes Bourbon Bay. 8 lengths would cover the lot. Coming to the top of the lane first time round, and Bright Thought on the inside is now joined by Slim Shady. Those two take them along. Racing in just behind that is All Squared Away. On the inside, Fire with Fire are joined third. Huntsville in the red cap in mid-pack to Gianni's the grey. Interaction is taken back to be second last, and Bourbon Bay brings up the rear. 8 lengths would cover the lot. Past the Sands, 1 lap left to go, and Bright Thought along the inside, and Slim Shady. Just a sensible pace for the distance. They lead it by almost 3. Fire with Fire is in third, been followed then by All Squared Away. Interaction is now up to 5th, gives them 5 lengths start. Then comes Huntsville, Tiziani back second last, and Bourbon Bay is now 11 off the leader. They go past the 3/4 pole, and now Gary Stevens sends Slim Shady clear. Slim Shady kicks on with it, leads it by just under 2. Bright Thought is content to let him go on, sits in the second spot. Then comes Fire with Fire. Up alongside, All Squared Away. Interaction is 5th, now gives them 6 lengths start. Tiziani, Huntsville behind that, and Bourbon Bay still the trailer. Half mile left to go now, and it is still Slim Shady going into the turn, 1.25 lengths in front. Bright Thought is now cutting into that lead from second. Just behind that, All Squared Away. Fire with Fire to Gianni. Interaction now starts to come after them in the white cap. He needs to find a way through. Top of the lane in the San Luis Rey, and Slim Shady's hanging on to the lead. Bright Thought is right up alongside of that. Down the center of the track, All Squared Away is coming on gamely. Interaction not quite doing enough. They come for home, and it's Bright Thought. Slim Shady's gone. Bright Thought, the new leader, All Squared Away. But Bright Thought now striding away. And Bright Thought powerful in the San Luis Rey. Bright Thought and Victor Espinosa won at about 4 in the end. All Squared Away second, then Fire with Fire. Interaction was 4th.
But ladies and gentlemen, Bright Thought scores the victory as second choice in the wagering. And yes, the teletimer is correct. 2:22.72, establishing a new stakes record, a new track record, and a new world record for 1.5 miles. All Squared Away finishes second. Fire with Fire finishes third at 20-1. And Interaction, your 2-to-1 favorite, finishes 4th in the 62nd running of the San Luis Rey. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more action from Santa Anita and the Big A.
Hey, race fans, head down to the all-new Clubhouse Racebook and get in the game. With live horse racing on more than 250 flat-screen TVs, state-of-the-art wagering terminals, fantastic food and drinks, an amazing Vegas-style atmosphere with seating for nearly 900 of your closest friends. Conveniently located at 711 Central Avenue, right off Exit 5 of I-90 in Albany, the Clubhouse Racebook is the better choice. No matter where in the world you are, the excitement of wagering on live horse racing is just a click away. CapitalOTB.com offers live streaming, free past performances, analysis and selections from professional handicappers, and a simple, safe, and secure wagering platform. And best of all, it's surcharge-free. CapitalOTB.com, the better choice.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sunday afternoon at Santa Anita on St. Patrick's Day, we had the Irish O'Brien down the hill about 6.5.
And away they go to a good beginning. Dancing to the Stars, Ismany in the black colours are quick. Quizzical in the red cap is right there too, and Bench Glory on the far side. They've been followed by Miss Becker, who's a joint fourth. On the far side, Miss Well Molded is 5 off the leaders. And then we come back to Secret Cove, and at the back we have Curvy Cat. Down the hill they come, and Ismany flying. Ismany's gone clear by 3. Oh, been pulled up here is Miss Becker. Miss Becker pulled up on the hill. Ismany has gone clear to lead it by 3 lengths. Quizzical is racing along in the second position, then 3 more to Bench Glory. Miss Well Molded is in there. Dancing to the Stars has now dropped 6 off the leaders. Curvy Cat coming with her run on the outside, and Secret Cove is last. They're at the top of the lane, and Ismany goes on, leads it by 2. Quizzical in the red cap. Miss Well Molded, Curvy Cat, grandstand side, Bench Glory is in there as well, and Secret Cove. Ismany the one they got to catch. Ismany finds more. Quizzical is chasing. Bench Glory also giving game chase, and at the rail Dancing to the Stars. Ismany's getting tired, and here comes Bench Glory, and Bench Glory goes right on by. And Bench Glory and Bruce Bong have won the Irish O'Brien. Bench Glory to Ismany, then it'll be Dancing to the Stars and Quizzical.
Bench Glory, 15-1, ladies and gentlemen, scores the upset victory, returning $30.40 for this offspring of Benchmark, trained by Sean McCarthy. The favorite finishes second at 2-1. Dancing to the Stars, second choice in the wagering under Mario Gutierrez, finishes third in the St. Patrick's Day Irish O'Brien. 2 stakes races to bring you from New York this week. And up first, on Thursday afternoon, what was originally scheduled to be run on the main track, but still on the inner track at 6 furlongs, the Uncle Mo Stakes, Kasha Electronica, 1-5.
And they're off. St. Liam's Halo from the outside. Kaisha Electronica was away well down at the rail. Broad Rule is alongside. Then it's Chasing the Cash and Ponzi Scheme. They head up the back stretch. St. Liam's Halo, Broad Rule, Kaisha Electronica. Now Kaisha Electronica pokes ahead in front of Broad Rule. St. Liam's Halo is 3 wide, and it's Ponzi Scheme 4 wide. Chasing the Cash is the trailer. The opening quarter went in 23 3/5 seconds. And it's the 1-9 favorite, Kaisha Electronica, leading here by a head. Broad Rule right alongside. A break of 2 lengths now to Ponzi Scheme in third. Then St. Liam's Halo, and farther back, it's Chasing the Cash. Kaisha Electronica has a narrow lead as they turn for home. The half went in 46 4/5 seconds. Kaisha Electronica now clear by a length and a half over Broad Rule. And there's an 1/8 of a mile to the finish, and it's the classy Kaisha Electronica who now has a 3-length lead. Broad Rule in second. Farther back, Ponzi Scheme is third, and it will be Kaisha Electronica to win the Uncle Mo Overnight Stakes. Broad Rule second, Ponzi Scheme third.
And Kaisha Electronica scores the victory well, actually at lower than 1-5, ladies and gentlemen. Returns $2.30 under Javier Castellano. Goes to the front from the inside post position at 8 years of age. Makes every pole a winning one. Scores the convincing 2 3/4 length victory for Todd Pletcher and Rapoli Stable. Broad Rule finishes second. Ponzi Scheme third in the Uncle Mo. Saturday afternoon, 3-year-old filly sprinting 6 furlongs in the Cicada Stakes. Highest maintenance, 1-2.
And they're off. And highest maintenance breaks sharply, goes right out for the lead. El Gayor, Mom's favorite. I'm Mom's Favorite now moves up to challenge and take the lead from Highest Maintenance. It's a break of 3 to Sense of Reality, Kiss the Lady, and El Gayor. Another 3. Railtown Girl is the trailer in 6th. I'm Mom's Favorite with the lead by 3/4 of a length over the heavy favorite Highest Maintenance. The opening quarter mile, 22-2. El Gayor runs along in 3rd. Sense of Reality down at the rail. In between horses, Kiss the Lady. And on the outside, it's Railtown Girl. They're midway around the far turn. I'm Mom's Favorite and Highest Maintenance. And they are right together as they come for the top of the stretch. El Gayor's in 3rd. Railtown Girl on the far outside. The half mile in 45-1. They're in the stretch. I'm Mom's Favorite and Highest Maintenance. They remain together as El Gayor gains on the outside. Railtown Girl is 4th. They're inside the 8th pole. Highest Maintenance in between horses. El Gayor on the outside. I'm Mom's Favorite down at the rail. Here's El Gayor to take the lead in deep stretch and win the Cicada. Highest Maintenance 2nd. I'm Mom's Favorite was 3rd. 4 lengths to Railtown Girl in 4th.
El Gayor scores the upset victory, turning $14.20. The offspring of Ghost Zapper scores the impressive half-length victory over the 1-2 favorite Highest Maintenance. I'm Mom's Favorite finishes 3rd in Saturday afternoon's Cicada Stakes. That wraps up this week's edition of Horses and Courses. We invite you to enjoy all your stakes action from around the country, and join us next time as we review the stakes action on Horses and Courses.